Hey everybody, it's Bill Cogswell again on a bit of a shorter walk around Lowell video, and just wanted to give you some orientation perspective. That's the city hall that I walked by on an earlier visit, earlier walk I should say, and that is the back side of the park where Whistler statue is. And that building over through the arbors is Whistler's birthplace, and that's the art museum behind it. But I'm on my way to do my food shopping, and I thought I'd stop and show you something interesting. So, I hope you can read this in the video, but where we're standing, we're right opposite where the very first Demoulas market was. And if you're from New England or the Northeast, you're familiar with Demoulas, or certainly Market Basket, which most of the stores are named now, but they were started by the Demoulas family, who was from Lowell, and they're sort of a mainstay of the grocery market here in Lowell, in New England. And so that's where the original Market Basket store was. Since long gone, and I'm gonna go up and do my shopping. And this is my shopping basket. Those of you that know me, I'm sort of a environmentalist, and I don't like using plastic bags, so I've got an LL Bean backpack, wicker backpack, and a two-wheeler that I used to use when I was doing business traveling, which carried my suitcase and briefcase and all of that stuff. And so now we're going to just head off up the street a little ways. And right in front of us, I'd shown you in the first video the Greek-American school, and this is their playground out back, and the brick building obviously is the building itself, and that's looking back towards Worthing Street. So a lot of the old buildings housing that the mill workers lived in have been torn down and replaced by these row houses, which house a lot of people, obviously. And you can see in that building that there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 apartments in that building alone, and there's several buildings. And it's all part of the wonderful diversity of this city. Morning, brother. And here we have one of the canals, and this one actually starts up by the swamp locks that I showed you on an earlier video, and runs down towards the river. The river is not very far that away. That bigger, newer apartment building is not quite on the river, but a little bit further down. That's where the mighty Merrimack is. And this is one of the canals that were built a long time ago. So we're going to head on up. And this street is Broadway that we're walking up. And it runs all the way back from Dutton Street and you keep going far enough, it brings you up to one of the many campuses of UMass Lowell, and eventually brings you out to a park that's right on the Merrimack River. And you have to turn right and go back to Lowell, or you turn left and head off towards the western side of town and some of the other surrounding cities. See some of the different architecture here that is built in. These houses probably all date to around the 1800s. This is obviously much newer. This building on my right is Market Basket. It's the back end of Market Basket. I'll take you up to the main entrance and end the video there. This will be a little bit shorter than some of the ones I've done. But before we get there, I want to show you what I find an incredibly interesting building. Good morning. So this is the Lowell Senior Center, as you can see from the big sign, but if you look just above it, it's also the city stables, and built in 1877, and all of the horses for the city, like the fire department, the police department, carriages that they used, were all housed in there. That double door at the bottom was the entrance for the carriages, and I'm told that horses were brought up to the second floor, but I am not sure of that. I wasn't around in 1877. You know, some of you won't believe that, but I truly wasn't. And this is the entrance to Market Basket. Those of you that are familiar with their stores will recognize their sale sign. People put a lot of work into that. And that's the store. So here we are at Market Basket, and view around parking lot. The structure over there is a city pool. And I'm going to go in and do my shopping and call this one a day. Thanks so much for listening, as always. Cheers.